Hi folks, my name's PJ Lynch. I'm going to talk to Mia about my the first book that I've written and illustrated
Now, PJ's been an illustrator for how many years?
for nearly 30 years.
And how many books?
So probably about 25, 26.
Wow. So this is the first story that's really...
Yeah, I've always been hankering to write my own story, but I got sent such great stories by my publishers that I suppose I just kept doing those, and maybe I didn't have the same level of confidence. But then whenever I came across the story of this guy, John Howland, he was one of the pilgrims and he actually fell off the Mayflower and was rescued. And I just got fascinated by him, and I did a lot of research and found out everything I possibly could about him. And I just thought it was great that he married another one of the Mayflower passengers.
What was her name?
Her name was Elizabeth Tilley.
Ah.
And he went from being an indentured servant when he left London on the Mayflower, and fell off, was rescued from the ocean in the middle of a storm, which must have been against the odds when you think about the clothes that those people were wearing and how cold the water would have been. Anyway, he was rescued, he survived, and he lived through the first terrible winter, which took the lives of almost half of the pilgrims. And Elizabeth Tilley was another passenger, and all of her family had died. So she was left alone. He was pretty much alone. His master and his mistress also died. So a few years later, they survived. They, along with the other surviving pilgrims, they struggled to build houses and plant crops. And with the help of the local Wampanoag Indians, they made it through the first terrible year. These guys got married pretty soon afterwards. Then they had 10 children, and they had 88 grandchildren. And remember, this is the 17th century. They went on to live into their 80s, which must have been so much against the odds.
And now you say there's how many Howlands?
There are 10 million descendants
10 million.
in America today.
That are alive.
Yes, living today.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So
and a lot of people don't even know that they're descended.
So we need to find these Howlands and tell them,
Yeah.
hey, here's your family history.
Yeah,
right here.
and this is their story. Yeah, yeah.